Hey guys, we're here at Barfield Crescent Park. This is one of my favorite parks. We're gonna do a little bit of a walk and talk today and talk to you a little bit about interest rates and what they mean when they rise. If you have rising interest rates in your area, like we do here in Middle Tennessee right now, you might be wondering, what does that mean for me as a buyer and what does that mean for me as a seller? Let's talk about it right now. So for you as a buyer, interest rates increasing means that your affordability may decrease. So if you happen to be pre-approved right now for a $500,000 house at a 4% interest rate, with the increase of maybe 1% on that interest rate, your buying power goes from $500,000 down to $450,000. That's a $50,000 decrease in your purchase power. So that house that you really loved for $485,000, you no longer can get. So as the rate increases, it inevitably is going to decrease your buying power. So as a seller, you might be affected just in a little bit different way. So say you talked to your agent about listing your house for $450,000 a month ago, and then a month goes by and your interest rate goes up 1%. As soon as that interest rate goes up, that means that that pool of buyers that could have bought your house for $450,000 no longer can buy $450,000, they're down to the $400,000 price. So instead of you getting potentially multiple offers, or instead of you getting a higher price for your home, you might not sell it for as much as you wanted to. So that means if you wanted to sell your house for a lot more money a month ago, you might not be able to sell it for as much money as you really thought you were going to be able to sell it for. Let's stay away from all the doom and gloom. Let's talk about the caveats to those situations for both buyers and sellers, okay? In a market where it is growing, right? Your housing market is growing, your economy is booming, you've got jobs, you've got salary wages increasing, businesses moving to the area. That alone will help protect, maybe not fully, but definitely buffer a lot when it comes to the housing market crash. So don't think that this is going to crash the market if you are in a market that has a growing economy, because it most likely will be continuously just fine. So another thing you need to think about is in your area or in America as a whole, where's your interest rate sit right now? So currently our interest rate's sitting at a 5% interest rate. That's not that high. That's actually really low still. We were at a 2 to 3% back after 2020, but now we're sitting at a 5%. So with that said, back in history, if you go back, we've gone all the way up to 20% before. So we're still really low, and it's still time for you to go and buy a house. So don't feel like this should hold you back. So if you have a question about interest rates, or if you have a question about real estate in general, I would love to talk with you and sit down and have some coffee and go over those fears that you might have. Or if you're excited to buy real estate right now, which you should be, I would love to sit down with you and talk to you about that as well. Guys, thanks for joining us on another episode of Smart Moves. We'll see you on the next one. Hey, right, hey, hey. You know, like I want to go to any soccer game in Europe. I don't even care. Football. Pint of lager, Mary. Yeah, all right. Are you ready? Are we going? Are we doing this? Because I got dinner plans. Full sand. This is a fresh plant. As a buyer, I'm trying to slow down while you slow down. This is so much harder than it normally is because I know I'm trying to say something specific. All right.